Everyone. Hi, I'm Jason Nemro, and you're looking at probably one of the first videos you're going to watch. This is in ENMU IS 301. It's the primary way that I communicate generalities with you. There's all kinds of ways you can do it through a learning management system like Blackboard, which is the one we use at Eastern, and the way I do it is primarily through videos, especially when I'm trying to speak to everybody. This is Insights from the Field. You're going to see these in almost every week's assignments, packet, module. That's what we call them. And just to let you know that you're going to be seeing this. And in this video, I'm going to talk about why it's important for you. I'll tell you a little secret. Number one, I break a lot of rules. I break a lot of rules of engagement for a lot of things. I've taught school on and off for many years, and I'm often escorted off the premises because I break some of the hard and fast rules of you don't do that when you teach. And I do that. I do that in my other work too. In my information technology work, I'll often do things that people say, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do it that way. My philosophy is if it works, it's fine. If it's got integrity, it's okay. You know, there's basic rules for the road, and sometimes I don't obey those rules because often they're just there because, I don't know, people just have always done it that way. A lot of times there's a lot of difference between a teacher and a student, and that's supposed to be a real strict line. I'm more of a facilitator, always have been. I think learning happens in a lot of different ways. When you get to the video that's about me, it's not because I'm cocky and I want to say, oh, look at me. It's because so you can have insight into what you're dealing with an instructor. Like I said, I mostly facilitate. I try to point you in a good direction. The biggest direction that I want you to know is, number one, I'm going to break the cardinal rule. I'm going to tell you how to pass this course without doing anything at all. And that is use the book. Use the book a lot. I know the first thing that students talk about, I used to be a student. Come on, man. We all did it. And the first thing you tried to figure out in a lot of classes is, okay, what do I have to do to get a good grade in this class? You know, do I need to get the textbook? I'll be honest, when I was going through my master's degree, I didn't get any of the textbooks. I just pushed them aside and went straight to work on the assignments that I needed to do. It was online based and it went really well, just ignoring everything else and just concentrating on the assignments. The assignments in Google pretty much got me through my master's degree. Sad part is I didn't learn a dang thing from it. But of course, I've been in the IT field for decades. So what I was mostly doing is trying to certify what I already knew rather than trying to learn something new. The sad part was I was paying a lot of money to get this certification, and I could have taken advantage of all the wonderful other bits of it. I could have gotten so much better insight into this. So as your facilitator, instructor, for lack of a better word, I'm going to reveal to you the 1-2 punch. Boom, boom. It's a boxing thing. I don't box, but it's a thing to make sure that you succeed out there in the world. You can just come at things. Oh, you've probably noticed the things up here in the that you see as text on the screen. I don't follow that when I'm doing the recording. So you can think I can ignore Nemro. Who cares what that weird dude's saying in the corner? Just look at what he says, and then you can just go on. Okay, I got the gist of what he's after. Those are to help me, and usually I don't even talk about those. Sometimes I'll refer to them. I use them as notes to help me, but then I'm going off on my tangents. And the whole point is that I want you to know that I understand that your time is limited, and we need to make every bit of that time as useful to you as possible. And one of the most important things to know is there are things to know outside the book. Okay? The tests and the assignments, here I am breaking the rule. The tests and the assignments come straight from the book. You can just read the book. You can just absorb that information, and your tests and most of your assignments are going to go fine. Sadly, there's also discussions in there, and you're going to probably have to pull a little bit harder. And hopefully these videos and other things that you're going to be asked to do are going to be helpful to that, to make that work better. And it's all about getting greater insight and greater understanding into what we're talking about. Some of you are just taking a business administration course and you don't really care about computers. You really hope that somebody else is going to handle those. Sadly, in the modern business, you can't stay away from IT at all. It's going to be an integral part of what you do, and the more you know about it, and the more you can have good insights into what kind of IT is needed, the better manager you're going to be, no matter what department you're in. It's all integrated, and the integration is typically technology. So I hope you don't just say, oh man, I'm just going to do these assignments as fast as I can. I'm just going to get through this. There's much more important and interesting classes to take. That's true. I'll grant you that, especially if you're not interested in technology. However, this is going to be good for you. Number two, there's nothing like, you've all heard it, somebody who's just got a lot of book learning. And that's what you're going to get if you just read the book, is a bunch of book learning. It may not really apply. In fact, as I've read the textbook, I said, boy, this is interesting. Why did they choose to break it up that way? Not that it's not relevant, but in a practical sense, I didn't find the information useful. That's what the insights in the field, these videos, help do. And hopefully the Blackboard discussions that we're going to have too. I've done this for a long time, doing it for real. Okay, there's a whole lot of things that get mentioned in the videos that aren't in the book at all. And you'll say, where's that? Where's that in here? You'll go looking through the book. I got the book right here. I don't know where it is. It's not in there. Don't bother. It's okay. Go through the book. That's why you bought it. It costs a ton of money. Use it. But this is the opportunity to learn from the experience of others. And that's why I'm here, to facilitate that and to be that voice of experience that says, that may be important, but there's other things that are more important too. So I leave you with that wonderful thing. Like I said, you can choose not to watch the insights from the field. Hopefully they're entertaining. Hopefully I'm a little engaging to make it work for you. But hopefully it'll give you some more information too. And as we facilitate this course and as we go through it together, hopefully you're going to pick up a lot of information, a lot of insight that will make you a better manager of information systems. And I hope you have a wonderful semester, and looking forward to seeing you in the discussions, and have a great semester.